Okay, you all, welcome back to the garden. It is literally the next day. I'm a bit more perky today, so praise God for that. You will hear the grill in the background because my husband is grilling us some delicious chicken, and if he pulls it off, I'm gonna show you and just hope that it wafts into the camera for you. But what we are going to do is we are going to repot some citrus, and I'm gonna show you a couple of tricks I use to save money on potting citrus trees. Here we go. Okay, so when you go in any big box store, Walmart, garden center, whatever it is, they have something that is called cactus palm and citrus soil. And it's a pre-made soil. It comes in a bag that's about half the size of this Black Kow bag. And it is, it's just not enough when you're going to up pot your citrus into like big pots like this. So if I would have bought that soil, I would have wound up, it was $6 and some change, we'll say right around $7 per bag, but I would have needed at least 5 bags to plant this tree, so that to plant this citrus tree, so that would have been 35 bucks. Instead of doing that, to make your own citrus soil or cactus palm citrus soil, what you need is a bag of I got Black Kow because this is my favorite, but a bag of like organic fertilizer soil. So your Black Kow, you can even use garden soil if you want to use the ready-made garden soil for raised beds. Use that. I don't recommend using, if you're doing cactus, use the potting soil, but if you're doing a citrus tree, using the Black Kow is better because the Black Kow is going to hold moisture, and this was only I think $6 for the bag. And then this big bag of soil conditioner, it's called Evergreen. I got this stuff from Lowe's. This big bag of soil conditioner is the medium that you really need to plant citrus trees. And this stuff is really barky. See if you can see that. Really barky, and it's gonna drain really well. Where the Black Kow is not quite opposite because it's still very light, and honestly the Black Kow has some of this stuff in it. It has some of the pieces, but the Black Kow, you can firm it up but it'll still drain. Okay, I'm sorry, you can firm it up but it'll still drain. So you want to mix these things, and I'm going to show you this soil here. So let me come over here. So with this citrus tree, you'll see what I mean. On top, you can see that it has this soil conditioner type tree bark and pieces. This has perlite in it because it's more potting. It has a potting soil in it as well. But you see, it's a perfect mix of the soil conditioner. The soil conditioner. It's a perfect mix of the soil conditioner and the organic mixture. The organic fertilizer has ants in it, so I'm gonna have to get out here and treat that. Okay, so we are going to up pot some citrus trees. All right, so we are gonna up pot these 2 citrus trees, and these pots are, I'm guessing this is a 2-gallon pot. I can't see without knocking everything out. I don't know how many gallons this is. It doesn't say. I'm guessing this is a 2-gallon pot here. And I am up potting into this 15-gallon pot. And I had a Russell avocado tree in this pot. So I'm actually going to wash this out before I, because that tree had a disease. But I don't think it will go to these plants. But I'm going to wash this pot out. I'm recycling these pots. So I'm going to plant these 2 smaller citrus trees in 1 pot. I have a clean pot now. I just took a lot of Dawn dish detergent and put it on a paper towel and washed this thing out as best I could with the water hose and the quick little Dawn scrub. So I'm going to do a, I don't want to do half and half, let me think. I'm going to do a half and half mix. with the soil conditioner and the Black Cow. Now remember, this, as I told you before, to buy the soil already pre-mixed to fill this pot, I would have needed at least 5 bags, and that would have been 35 bucks. Where here, I paid about 6 for this bag, and believe it or not, this big, huge bag of stuff was 6. So 12 bucks is a great deal. So I'm just gonna do half and half. I don't wanna have to pick this big bag up. So I'm gonna see if I can just get this pot closer and just hand shovel some in without making a big mess. And I'm just gonna do kind of a lasagna effect to help me mix it. That way I'm not having to hand mix a big deep pot of stuff. And I'm gonna use the lines inside the pot to help me do it. Let me zoom in so you can see. So there are lines inside this pot, and I'm gonna use them. There's 1, 2, 3, and of course the top is 4. I started with the soil conditioner, which is the lighter stuff, because I need, whenever you're planting anything in pots, you need good drainage so that the roots don't get waterlogged. So I got it to my first line. And again, this is just a half and half mixture. However you can accomplish that is fine. I'm just using the lines because it's easier for me. So once I get to this second line, I know that I have roughly half and half mixture. Okay, now I'm going to hand mix this all together. I hope you guys can see without my head being in the way. Actually, I'm gonna use a trowel because I think, well, I'm just gonna get in here. Mix it up. And okay, so it's sticking together. I'm gonna get some of this other citrus. I got some out of my tree back here to see. This is a little bit, it's a little bit looser. This clumps a little more. So I'm gonna add some more Black Cow. So I'm gonna adjust my measurement. I started with half and half, but I realized I'm gonna need some more Black Cow to hold more moisture. But I'm already halfway through, so I need to measure to see if my citrus trees are going to be at the top of this pot. Here is a tip for planting citrus. Citrus trees do not like all of their roots buried. So you see they have some roots above the soil. You don't want to plant the tree like up to here. You want those roots to be out. If you look at that one, this one right here, and even that one in the back, all of them, I'll show you another great example. This one right here, if you can see all those roots, they like to have their top roots in the air. So that is what I'm going to do here. So I'm gonna bring this up a little bit more, and I'm just gonna use Black Cow to do that. And since this is gonna be right under the roots, I'm gonna make just a little bit more to give me the height I need. I'm gonna make this all Black Cow, okay? Both of these trees are going in this one pot. These have thorns, so if you hear me saying ouch, that's why. Okay. All right. That's actually perfect. And then this one will stick out the other way. Okay. So these guys are very thorny. Can you see in there and see the thorns? So I'm going to grab it right around the base, and I'm gonna just try to pull it straight out. It's wet, so it should clump together. Yep. It came right on out. set it in the pot how I want it. Oh, it lost the bottom, so I'm gonna lift this and put the bottom under it. And by the bottom, I just mean the bottom of the soil that didn't come up. That way I get that, I get the top of it above the pot, and I'll show you. I know you're looking from the top angle. I want to position this so that I can put the other tree in here. The thing about citrus is they will grow to the size of their pot. So if you want to keep a citrus tree small, then you keep it in a small pot. Grow. But they have space. If you can see down in there, yes, they have space. I just might trim this one a bit. Instead of going with half and half, I'm gonna do probably a 60-40 mix. So I'm gonna do 60% black cow to 40% soil conditioner, just so I get a little bit better water retention. And guys, this is what you're looking for is when I showed you how I squeezed my soil, that I could squeeze it together, but that it didn't stay clumped up. I'll tell you another thing. I am planting these at the worst possible time. This should be done in the off season when they are not producing fruit or have blossoms. And you can see that mine have fruit and blossoms. But if I leave them in these small pots and summer comes, I would have to be constantly watering them because they're just not going to hold. There just won't be enough water retention. Okay, got that side done. This is beautiful. And this tree is a variegated lemon tree. So it has the beautiful, the variegated lemon tree. So it has the beautiful light and green. And as you can see, it has fruit. It has beautiful pink blossoms. I think all the fruit actually dropped. Oh no, it has some fruit. There it is. But it had some that had produced, and it produces, like the leaves, the fruit is a striped lemon. Let me see if I can find some. This is, you can't really tell because this is old, but it produces a striped lemon. You see that? And so I'm looking forward to this tree producing fruit. Thank you for joining me today. The Lord bless and keep you and make his face to shine upon you. Until next time.